States flag. And we have Brother, I was saying Chaplain, Brother Carl Rogers. He's with the room at the end, and he's going to lead us in a prayer and a pledge to the United States flag. Let's stand. Good morning, Brother Carl.
Good morning. Great to be here. Amen. Pray with me, please. Dear God, thank you for the privilege of being a citizen of the greatest nation in the history of the world. Thank you for our great Commonwealth of Kentucky, a thriving Bullitt County, and the special city of Shepherdville, Kentucky. We ask that you guide and direct our leaders today in this place, that they serve our people, and we ask this in the name of Jesus, and everybody says, Amen. Thank you. I pledge
allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you, Brother Carl.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, if you need an agenda, we can get some more printed, and we're going to go on to number 4 on our agenda, Treasurer's Transfer Report. We have a motion and a second. Any questions or discussion on the motion? No questions? Okay. Ms. Williams, you call the roll.
Mr. Mitchell?
Yes.
Mr. Lawson?
Yes.
Mr. Laswell?
Yes.
Mr. Reagan?
Yes.
Mr. Roberts?
Yes. Thank you. Thank you, sir. Number 5, presentation and approval of all bills.
Make a motion to approve the bill. Second.
We have a motion and a second. Any questions or discussion on the motion? Continue to roll roll.
Mr. Lawson?
Yes.
Mr. Laswell?
Yes.
Mr. Reagan?
Yes.
Mr. Roberts?
Yes.
Mr. Mitchell?
Yes.
Motion carried.
Treasurer's report. Yes, Michelle.
Presented in your packet was the appropriation conditional receipt report of work distribution, a monthly revenue report, and a long-term liability, and a financial statement through March the 31st, 2016, is reported to the Department of Health.
Make a motion to accept the treasurer's report.
Second.
We have a motion and a second. Any questions or discussion on the motion? Ms. Williams, you may call the roll.
Mr. Laswell?
Yes.
Mr. Reagan?
Yes.
Mr. Roberts?
Yes.
Mr. Mitchell?
Yes.
Mr. Lawson?
Yes.
Thank you, Michelle. Number 7, approval of the minutes from April 5th, 2016.
So moved.
We have a motion and a second. Any questions or discussion on the motion? Ms. Williams?
Mr. Reagan?
Yes.
Mr. Roberts?
Yes.
Mr. Mitchell?
Yes.
Mr. Lawson?
Yes.
Mr. Laswell?
Yes.
Thank you, Ms. Williams. And now we have a presentation by Brother Carl. And Pam is not here today. He's going to talk about Heart of My City at Room at the End. Brother Carl, welcome again.
Thank you, sir. Hey, good morning to everybody. What a privilege it is to share a few minutes with you about the Room in the Inn. How many knows anything about Room in the Inn? Okay, great. Well, listen, you know, sometimes I think it's the best kept secret in Bullitt County, although we just completed our first full year of service in Bullitt County. And if anyone is in need of shelter, and if you will go by the food stamp office, community action, any church, and most of our emergency services, they will certainly point you our way. But Room in the Inn is a national concept that started 31 years ago in Nashville, Tennessee. It's all across the nation. In Kentucky, we have 7 counties participating in this initiative. Fayette County is about their 5th year. Warren County in their 3rd year. Franklin County is there. And then we are over our 1st year already, amazingly. And our motto, Nelson and Hardin County have started a Room in the Inn also. This year, Hardin County completed their model of their room in the inn. It can vary from county to county, but they started in December and went through March, winter only, men only. In Bullitt County, we are 7 days a week, men, women, and children all across the year. So it's a little bit of a different dynamic, but the need is here, and that's what we do. We've clocked and logged about 45,000 hours, or about 15 hours a day into the ministry. And we go from church to church, night to night. Last night at a small church right here on 44 West, we had one single mother with 4 children from 3 to 12. We had a single dad with 2 kids. We had a young couple that are very pregnant. We had 2 men recently released from jail here in Bullitt County, and another 3 single adults. And we vet them, and they come in, and we talk to them, and say, hey, what's going on? And we do the background checks, and then we put together a plan with them to get them back to self-sufficiency. And so we say, well, look, sometimes they'll come in with no identification. Sometimes they'll come in most times with no job, no transportation, and things like that. So we just kind of start the rebuilding process. Average stay 4 to 6 weeks. Cost about 1 night at a hotel stay. We can take the same folk and keep them 4 to 6 weeks. I know that's incredible. But we've done it about 70 times this year. We've stabilized about 70 family units. I say family units, it could be a family of 3, 5, or a person of 1. But as long as they do the rules, the basic rules that protect our other guests, that protect the facility that we have a privilege to be in, and our volunteers, everything's good. And then we get them the job the first thing, so we help them get jobs. We provide the basic needs for them. Everything they need, we provide so they can get to work and save that money and get that 4 to 6 weeks of savings and get their $1,500, $1,600 together so they can get first and last month's deposit and some utility down and get back up and run on their feet again. We randomly drug test. It's highly structured. I can say to you 2 things. One is there's no one in Bullitt County that's had to go without shelter this past year that's willing to go by those few simple rules that I've just shared with you. And secondly, so we're growing the tax base in the community. Our churches are growing as well. And I don't lose my place right here. I'm going to try to kind of touch upon some of these things right here. So we go church to church, night to night. Church, we get them there. We provide transportation for them. We take them in around 6 o'clock. The church family has a great hot meal waiting for them. They love on, fellowship with them. We have early lights out, generally by 10 o'clock through the weekday with this mixed group of ages I shared with you. And then in the morning real early, we start taking people where they need to go. Some got to go to school. Some got to go to work. Some go back to the library for job search and things like that. So we get them every place they need to go. And the next night, we'll start again. Last night was the Family Worship Center. Tonight we'll be at Little Rock Baptist Church. Wednesday night we'll be at First Baptist Church over in Mount Washington. So the county, we're all over the place. Lebanon Junction or whatnot. It's a church, faith-based effort. It's incredibly economical, incredibly productive. And again, with 31 years history, it's just going very, very well. There's not a one-size-all that fits the program of the issues of homelessness in Bullitt County. Recently was a meeting with the school system, and they had about 300 kids that float from place to place in the county here with a family situations like that are of all ages kind of going from place to place and whatnot like that. So it's a multifaceted problem, but I'm thrilled to share with you this morning that the Room in the Inn is a great-based effort that's very, very economical and very, very practical and working very, very well. And we appreciate the city's consideration of helping support this initiative. Heart of My City is the foundation, the nonprofit that Room in the Inn is working under. We'll do 3 ministry legs in the very near future, and Room in the Inn is the first one out of the box, and we're excited about that too. Church is an incredible utility And it's a mandate of the scriptures, of course, no matter if it's Methodist or Presbyterian or whatnot, Baptist, we all have that same Bible, okay? There's that mandate that we work under to draw on this incredible power within our community. I can maybe take a couple of questions. Gentlemen, if anyone has a question, something I may have just glossed over. Anyone?
How do they get in touch with you and make contact?
There is nothing virtually available in Bullitt County as we speak with the clothing and shepherd shelter at the end of last year. If you go to the food stamp office, if you go to any other church, and we've been so busy just getting the job done that we are behind in a lot of key areas like getting the word out. But the food stamp office, community action, any other church, just so the police departments know we're available, and so we get a lot of calls, and we do continue to put up a little sticker in a safe house, a place sticker in a lot of businesses, things like that, to get the word out. But so we need to grow that bit. But we are the only go-to place in Bullitt County as we speak. There's a lot of different ways to, homelessness. I want to share this with you just real quickly. It is a day-to-day thing. These people don't need a hot meal once a week, just like you or I do. They don't need a place to sleep once a week. It's day-to-day, night-to-night, right now. Just like you would or I would. They need that help right now. They need that encouragement. When a person comes in and like this mother or this dad, they don't know where to start. They are grounded. I have no place to stay. I don't know where to get the next meal at. I know I need to get a job. I have no place to get it. I don't know what to do first. So they need someone to kind of walk along the side of this leadership thing. So I say all that to say to you is that that it is not. It takes a program. It takes a concept to walk with these people through these issues to get them up and running again and get them stabilized. It can be hit and miss, sort of, where there's no continuity, is what I'm trying to say. Anybody else got a quick question for you? I don't want to take up your valuable time today. I really appreciate the opportunity.
Just a comment, you might want to mention the Hope organization also works with you.
Mm-hmm.
And there are a lot of referrals that come from there. Also, Marty's Kitchen on Monday nights offers free meals, and there are referrals from there. Three Fishes is on Thursday night. They offer free meals. So all of those people are referring to your program.
Absolutely. We have around 23 active church congregations right now participating in the Room in the Inn concept. Our goal is a total of 70 out of about 125 churches in our community. We have about 6 different civic groups right now. They're getting some support to us. We hope to get that to about 20. It's to allow for it to be all it can be. And spread it across the community. How do you eat an elephant? Amen. We have an elephant here. One bite at a time. And I tell you, as the community engages this process, and we all just do what we can do, as Linda Brother just mentioned, we get a whole lot done. And that's our prayer. Anybody else? Anything else I can mention to you real quick? Something I brought up. I want to thank you so very much for your time this morning. We're so excited about the days to come with the Room in the Inn. It's tried, it's true, it's going to be there to do great things. If this morning your church, if you haven't heard about this before, and this is news to you, please contact me. Just ask anybody, any other church around or whatnot, and you can get my number very easily. We'd love to talk to your civic group or to your church about participation in this incredible opportunity. Thank you. Good morning to you.
Thank you, Brother Carl. Talking about helping people, wonderful thing to talk about. Now, our next subject is about retirement. So, and this fella deserves a big round of applause in just a moment. He has worked with the county for many years. I want to make it his day. So, I'm proud and privileged to bring up, well, I'm missing, J.D. Hammond. Come on, J.D. Hammond. He's got, they got your back. Go ahead, say something. You're retired. You say something.
I can. This apparently is my day. I think I had some help setting it up I didn't know about, but anyway, I'd like to thank the court and the people for giving me the opportunity to work for this county. I hope I've pleased them. My job's a little controversial, and I appreciate the flexibility from the elected officials for letting me do my job. And I hope it continues to grow over the road department. Thank you very much.
Oh, let's bring your family members up. What do you say? Is that all right?
Welcome family members. I didn't know they were here, but welcome family. I've got them coming out of the wall out there.
Oh, yeah.
Bring that baby. Yeah, that's Braden. That's the youngest of the Hammonds at this time. Some of y'all may know this lovely lady here is my wife, Roanne. My daughter Jody, my son Doug, and my great-grandson Braden. And it's a pleasure for them to be here today. Thank you.
I'm so glad y'all are here to honor this fine fellow, and today is his day, so here, this is gonna be like, this is your life, JB. So feel free to comment anytime. Since this is your day, you can say anything you want, at any time you want.
I'm not built that way, you know.
Okay, this is a proclamation of Melanie J. Roberts, Bullitt County Judge Executive, whereas James B. Hammond, J.B., was born on April 29, 1951, to Anna Pauline and John Forey Hammond in Middletown, Kentucky. He was the 8th of 11 children. He grew up in Middletown and attended Eastern High School. And whereas J.B. Hammond was inducted into the United States Army in 1971, he attended basic training at Fort Knox, Kentucky, and was stationed in Germany with the Armored Tank Division. James was awarded the National Defense Service Medal. Let's hear it for the Army. I want to call him General Hammond, because sometimes he reminds me of General Patton. Whereas
If anybody's seen the general that sells insurance, since you've named me that on the TV commercial, they've dubbed me the general that sells insurance now. My guys that work at it, yeah.
Whereas J.B. Hammond married the love of his life, Roanne Corley Hammond, in 1983, and they became a blended family with 4 children, Jody, Doug, Wesley, and Michelle. J.B. is now a proud grandfather to 6 grandchildren, Sean, Derek, Dylan, Blake, Katie, and Benjamin, and one,
It's a great grandson.
who is?
Braden. That boy Braden.
And whereas J.B. Hammond's favorite hobby is to buy, sell, or trade merchandise. His father was a horse trader, so he learned from the best. I like that. And whereas J.B. Hammond is looking forward to his retirement to spend more time with his family and pursue his hobby. Now, therefore, I, Melanie J. Roberts, Judge Executive of Bullitt County, Commonwealth of Kentucky, do hereby proclaim the 19th day of April, 2016, to be, I'm going to say J.B., to be J.B. Hammond Day. Let's give J.B. a shout. Come on, this other side.
mind putting it?
I'll be like that. Now, Jay, I want each of your family members to say something about you.
If he talks about me, I'm in trouble. Thanks, Jody.
I made peanut sugar, those peanut butter cookies and dropped them off at his house on Saturday while she was gone. I called him and said, "What'd you think of those cookies?" "Well, I didn't know to drop them off." I said, "Well, they gave me a tummy ache." I said, "There's nothing in them to give you a tummy ache." I said, "What did you eat?" He said, "All of them. They're about this size, and there's about 5 or 6.
Keep in mind, my wife was out of town and hardly anything in the refrigerator. I was starving.
It's your turn.
Your turn, Girl Webb.
Well, I just told everybody May 2nd I'm going to start looking for a job. Not really. It's been a pleasure being married to him so far. It's every day's an adventure, I guess you could say. And we'll be married for 32 years, and it's just
He's happy now.
I see one of the hardest working men that I know, stuck to me, remind me to take it in, stood beside me all the way, and my family. Really appreciate it.
Now let's ask the court member to call.
Thank you for service. I remember I come over after I got elected, I was talking to you. I think it was one of my first cars. I thought to you.
I hope you didn't hold that against me.
Yeah, it fell apart the first time. Thank you,
It
JP.
was as if no.
As it.
Remember that. All right, go ahead.
Hey, buddy. You sure you want me to do this?
Yeah, go ahead. It's okay.
Ziggy, I appreciate all those years of service. Every time I walk in that office, I'm like, what do you do? What can I do? It's always right there, and a pleasure to work with. Thanks so much. Yeah, I just recently met you, but I don't think you good service you've done over here. You'll enjoy your time.
So thank you, JD. And every time I call for you, all he always answers with his voice, and good work with you.
That being said, I shouldn't announce this, but I'm keeping my phone number. So it's not changing if any of y'all need me for anything. You're more than welcome to call. If there could be questions, there always is. If the phone don't ring, I'll know I did not do my job.
Thank you.
Melanie, could I say something just as a general population comment?
Yeah, let me let Lisa, yeah.
Okay, I'm sorry, I forgot to go that way. Go ahead.
Yeah, I know they all the bells that you've given me since I've been here, and every other time that I've called over there, that you have been gracious and willing, and even if you didn't know the answer, you found the answer for me. I much appreciate it.
I thank you for your service. Every time I call, you're working for you. And I hope you enjoy every day of your retirement. You deserve it.
I'd just like to say before we got connected with the baby, great grandparents, okay? And whenever I called for years with a question or a request for the road department and JD answered, even though I didn't, know him then, he was always helpful, courteous, and I know they get some really rude phone calls, okay? And he was always like that, pretty much what, everybody said. And I like to tell him if he wants it, he can still have some rum cake for Christmas.
Would anybody else, does anybody else want to say anything? This fellow's put in a lot of years here. You're welcome to say something. Anybody else? Well, let's give JB a big round of applause. bring up the Jim Beam issues. I shouldn't say issues, but items, they are numbers. They are numbers 5 and 6 on new business. So Jerry, want to come up? And you have with you? Numbers 5 and 6 on new business is what we're taking care of now.
Good morning, members of the court. I'd like to thank you all for letting us be here today and entertain our ordinance proposals for a bond inducement resolution and our legal resolution. I have Mike Van Gilder with us today, Mike, and Ms. Whiten. We're both financial folks from James and Court. One is with Jim Lee and others with Connected Smart. And at this time, we would like to go ahead with the inducement of the resolution.
You ready? Okay, so number 5, action is requested on resolution number 10-09, authorizing the execution of a memorandum of agreement between the county and Jim Beam Brands Company. Any questions or discussion before we hear a motion? Mr. Gregory, you're fine with this, right?
Yeah, each of the magistrates and the judge that individually with Jerry, Fiscal, we had some meetings out of him. I think all their questions were answered.
So all we need now is a motion and a second.
Make a motion that we accept. Approve the resolution number 1609.
Second.
Do we have a motion and a second? We will have Ms. Williams read the motion.
The motion is to approve resolution 16-09, authorizing the execution of memorandum of agreement between Bullitt County and Jim Beam Brands Company, and the judge is authorized to sign the same.
Any questions or discussion on the motion?
I want to point out that this is no obligation, the county has no obligation. And it's through the same.
Thank you. And hearing no questions or discussion, Ms. Williams, you may, did you add that to the, do you want that added to the motion?
I'm just making that.
Just making sure.
That's in the
Right.
That's only.
All right, so, and Ms. Williams? Mr. Gill?
Yes, I'd just like to say as a member of the Southeast Bullitt community, our neighbors with Jim Beam, they are excellent neighbors. And we have talked to Jerry a number of times and can't say anything bad about them at all. They've been very good neighbors and I hope that everything goes for them exactly as they've asked. And appreciate them as they've worked with us.
And Ms. Williams, you may call the roll.
Judge Roberts?
Yes.
Mr. Mitchell?
Yes.
Mr. Lawson?
Yes.
Mr. Laszlo?
Yes.
Mr. Raymond?
Yes.
Motion carries.
Thank you. And number 6, action is requested on MOA regarding issuance of industrial building revenue bonds. Jerry?
Right. What this is our proposal to the joint venture with the county, for industrial revenue bonds to help us grow our company with the addition of building of 4 new warehouses. There are 6 new warehouses total. There are Jim Beam sites, on Jim Beam properties in Bullitt County.
And action is requested.
Action is requested.
And if Keith also mentioned this is what also give it up. I'll go to the motion.
We have a motion and a second. Any questions or discussion on the motion? So let's let Ms. Williams read it.
Motion is to approve the memorandum of agreement regarding issuance of industrial building revenue bonds by and between Bullitt County and Jim Beam Brands.
Any questions? And Ms. Williams will call the roll.
Mr. Mitchell?
Yes.
Mr. Lawson?
Yes.
Mr. Laszlo?
Yes.
Mr. Raymond?
Yes.
Judge Roberts?
Yes.
Motion carries.
Thank you, Ms. Williams.
Judge, members of the court, here at Jim Beam, we'd like to thank you all for continuing our relationship in this community. We've been in business manufacturer of a product in the Commonwealth of Kentucky, and we want to continue to be good neighbors and partners with Bullitt County. And I'd like to thank you all for your enthusiasm and supporting our company today.
Thank you, Mr. Sherman. Thank you, fellows, for being here representing me. Appreciate it. Appreciate your cooperation and your partnerships. Magistrates. We have Julie here from the health department, and her agenda item is number 10. I know the health department is always very, very busy because our county is huge. Do you all mind if we go ahead and take number 10 now? That shouldn't take long at all. Number 10, I need to do business. Okay, so Julie, want to come on up?
Not really.
You're good? Okay. That's fine. Number 10, under new business, action is requested on the resolution of the Bullitt County Board of Health establishing public health tax rate in the year of 2015 for Bullitt County Public Health Taxing District. And this tax rate has stayed the same for many years. Right, Julie? And Mr. Bullitt, do we have to take action on it, or can we just present it?
You should present it that.
So, say it again.
You should take that.
So I need to hear a motion in a second.
Judge Roberts, I would just like to mention that this tax rate is the same tax rate that we've had for well over a decade. It is not an increase. It's one of the smallest taxes that we have in the county. And I believe that per KRS statutes, it just needs to be presented at the school court.
Thank you, Julie.
Thank you.
And I appreciate you being here.
Yes.
You all do a fantastic job.
Thank you for
You're
your
welcome.
Make a motion to accept tax rate staying the same, 224, reading 2016 instead of 2015.
I'll second.
Yes. Okay, we have a motion and a second. I'm going to have Ms. Williams read the motion.
The motion is to accept the resolution of the Bullitt County Board of Health establishing a public health tax rate of 2.4% in the year 2016 for Bullitt County Public Health Taxing District.
Thank you for changing to 2016. And any questions or discussion on the motion? And Ms. Williams, you may call the roll.
Mr. Lawson?
Yes.
Mr. Laswell?
Yes.
Mr. Rayfield?
Yes.
Judge Roberts?
Yes.
Mr. Mitchell?
Yes.
Motion carried.
Thank you, Julie. All right, now, we've got the YMCA folks here. Everyone on the next page over there. Let me do this for our YMCA folks, Park and Rec folks. Let's start with number 2, under old business. Number 2, under old business. And that is action requested on bids for restroom renovations at Maryville Pool. This was tabled from April the 5th, 2016. And those of you who are with the recreational, those of you who are here supporting recreational facilities in our county, will you all stand up, please? Thank you all for being here. Thank you all very much for being here. All right, number two, my motion is requested.
What was your motion?
It's number two, I have a motion. I'm asking for a motion. It's number two under old business.
Is it here? We speak to it? I'm sorry, can you come up? How you doing, Joe? It's like going to the principal's office. It's awful. No, this question, like last week, we had discussions about the bids and stuff, and you was going to go back and talk to the Klein Culture. Is that the one? Because it wasn't apples to apples. Right. And then when you talked to them, you sat down and what Cornerstone, you mixed apples with exactly what we wanted. They did the exact same thing as Cornerstone, right? Okay. Do you have a preference on which one you like?
Preference, I really don't know anything about.
Okay.
I don't know, Cornerstone Club. They do Shepherd's Deal and they do a fantastic job. I'm hoping they do as well, and they not. I can't go back to them because I don't know where they're going.
Thank you, sir.
Thanks, Ed.
So this mysterious $75,000 again. You know, I know we're going to go over this again. Is in the budget. It's been in the budget. And it was put in the budget because it was a matching grant, right? Okay. And we've never used it, right?
They said they used it 2 years ago,
Okay.
but we haven't.
Well, then the purpose of adding it to the budget was in case we get the other 75. It wasn't here it is, spend it whenever you want.
You have to show that you are willing to match the grant, so we don't prevent it. That's part of the process.
So, my question is, I guess it might be an attorney question, is that line item is set in there in case we get 75. Can we spend that for anything we want? No?
If you pass this resolution, I would take a grant that's $75,000, and we can lock it to it, then we have to. Unless it can get changed out at a later time, which we are not certain of.
The difference in this, we're talking about, which is the present budget.
Right.
It's not yet, this 75, we're talking about to work on these two pools. It was placed in that we did not get the grants, 75 is there, and it's actually as a matching grant pool upgrade, the way it's listed. So that money is not going to the grant going forward. If we do, and we'll present that, they're going to put into this grant, that 75 will have to stay. But this grant, we already got passed out. So the 75 is there, and that was the question asked to me, where do you want the money? Well, we already passed out the budget. It is for pool upgrade, so that's what I think.
So we can use that 75 that is in the 15 budget for pool upgrades.
Right. And on the 16th budget, if you adopt the motion that allows you to seek a grant, then you will have to place it in the budget. But you're going to have to go beyond the $75,000.
Right.
It's part of that pool.
15 budget, so the 75 is allocated for pool upgrades. Or is it, grant, you can use it for an upgrade in the pool?
You can use it, if it was put in there to obtain a grant, which did not occur. County can use it for help in collecting.
That was my point, because couldn't hardly understand, we put 75 up to get 75, and if we get, is it still there, is it usable money, or is it just, usable?
It can't be used in its existing line item. It will have to be transferred to its appropriate line item.
Well, the term on this is county match pool upgrade.
But it cannot be utilized in its current line item. It will have to be transferred.
Transfer to,
Whatever line item is going to be utilized to do the maintenance.
the maintenance.
But it's specifically for pool upgrade, so that's.
Well, it's a grant match.
It's for match pool upgrade, so the word is such that you don't have issues, I don't pull that out and program.
And who, Ed, are you going to oversee this construction?
If the court wants me to, I'll do what you all want me to do with it.
Well, that's what the question is who's going to oversee it? So I guess,
Well, in the past, it's been the YMCA, the Shepherdsville pool, they pretty much did that. But, we work together on stuff, so I can be over every day checking on things and seeing what's going on.
it doesn't, I'm just asking, I'm new to this. June is excuse me, I'm sorry. I miss June.
Hi.
Are you going to oversee this as a representative of the Y?
It does not matter. I can, Ed can, either one.
Probably both of them also.
We can do that.
All right, Keith, will you 60 on this and we do the 15 now? I mean, if
We had
that's,
75. It hasn't been cut, so there's 75 there.
Mayor Armstrong's here. Mayor, thanks for being here today.
Thank you.
We appreciate your service to the whole community.
Thank you.
And you're very excellent work for everything. You want to comment? You want to come up? You're welcome to.
Lori, you can come up.
Lori, come on up. Lori, can you talk with, Matt Washington? Lori, you're saying, come out, Washington. You're advocating for
We just want to or try to make sure that now Washington's pool can be open if it's financially possible. And we don't know to what extent it financially is, and how much money it's going to take to keep it open. So, we're at its mercy of whatever we're imposed up there.
Do we have a problem with not working the pool?
Not that I'm aware of.
Okay.
Now, Washington is willing to participate to as much as we can, and as much as we can afford, to keep it open. We just want our children to have a pool, so.
Mayor, what the board has presented, Ms. Darby's here today on this proposal, and there right now is no issue with the Mount Washington pool being open. Now, the city, for our conversation, has indicated willingness to contribute some funds to help out and get renovations done. But Ms. Darby is going to present to fiscal court here shortly a contract, and it will provide that they will operate pools in Mount Washington. And if they do, it will cost the county some additional funds because of the lack of the Lower Central pool. That hasn't been worked on yet, and I think that's the context of why Ms. Darby is here today.
Tricia Mose is here also, who is the volunteer who offered to work with getting donations and helping to spruce up the Mount Washington pool. And I know she's gone to the city council in Mount Washington and presented to them. And so you all had already approved that, had already accepted her letter. Yeah.
Our council has agreed to help with maintenance, painting and whatever those items might need to be up there. And we've agreed to work with Christian up there to do that.
Does the city agree to maybe financially
Yes.
support the pool system up there?
Well, to a certain
Right there.
extent. To a certain extent, we have. And we're not just a technical up there, but we've agreed to help.
We are not either. So, yeah.
Thank you.
We're willing to take any help if possible to it.
We're asking for assistance as well from the court to keep it open.
Absolutely.
You want to add anything more?
The only thing that I would say is that I think that the public pool system in our county as a whole, I'm grateful for Mount Washington being able to open. I think that's fantastic. Obviously, through the summer, when the farms run, I see the children are utilizing the pool. And as a county as a whole, I think it's very important that we have the public pool open. Unfortunately, a lot of our children aren't able to take vacations with their family or evening activities in the summer. They need something close to home to keep them off the street, out in front of television and active. So if there's anything that the court can do to try and improve the other public pools in the county, I think that would be, I would hope that would be something that was helpful.
Thank you, Lord.
Thank you all very much.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Thank you, Mayor. Just as a reminder, we are on number 2 under old business. Action requested on bids for restroom renovations at Maryville Pool. And Ms. Moles, we do thank you for stepping up, wanting to beautify, clean up.
I do appreciate Mayor Armstrong and Lori, that they've been great to communicate with and work with, and obviously they've offered a little bit of funding to help with those endeavors, and I appreciate that. And by the way, any volunteers that are available, April 30th, we'll be sprucing up Mount Washington Pool with paint and pressure washing and scrubbing and cleaning, and we'd love to have anybody who wants to come out and help out.
Thank you, Mrs. Collins. We really appreciate your volunteers.
I'll make a motion to approve the renovations at the Maryville Pool.
My suggestion is to go to Cornerstone and see if they'll do it for this lower price. Take them. If they won't, take mine. That's not me.
Okay, I'll include that in my motion.
All right, I second that motion because I'd like to see him get the job done. That's what it is.
Okay, we have a motion and a second. I want to have Ms. Williams read the motion.
If I'm understanding this correctly, Mr. Reynolds, your motion is
That was
to
Joe's motion, I'm sorry.
address Cornerstone Carpentry and see if they will match the bid from Michael Construction in the amount of $56,000, and if not, accept the bid from Michael
Okay.
That's all right.
No. I get a lot of no's, we can't do this. This is not, what's wrong with it?
You have two bids before you. You have a bid of Cornerstone, who made your initial bid, and included everything that accepted, you actually allowed the other company who did not make a responsible bid to put a new bid in, and they have done so, and it's $56,000. The purpose of the court now is to accept one or the other of the bids. If the court wishes to accept the low bid, then it has to accept the low bid. You're not allowed to go back to this negotiating with the higher bidder of the bid. I would ask the court do not have to take the lowest. You are obligated under law to take the lowest and best bid. And if you believe the cornerstone is the best bid, the fact that it is higher is not a impediment to you accepting this bid. That's what the motion would be. You either accept one bid or the other, and then move on. That's the process.
I think this is more Joe, Mr. Woodridge, should Joe withdraw his motion?
Joe's motion to probably withdraw, and Joe should make a bid, and the fiscal court accept either the cornerstone bid or the contract bid. They don't have to make this motion as soon as one is before the court.
Okay, I withdraw that, and we'll make a motion to approve cornerstone.
They were ready.
Okay.
Thanks, John.
We have a motion and a second, and of course, we're going to have Ms. Williams read the motion.
The motion is to accept the bid from Cornerstone Carpentry and Painting Incorporated for the renovations of the Marriott Pool restrooms in the amount of $60,280.97.
Any questions or discussion on the motion? Do we need to have, do we say something?
Right, it's not right. There was a mistake on that, the actual is 58 and
They pointed
change.
out at the last meeting that the actual total is up in the total got carried down wrong.
For which one, June?
Cornerstone, the actual total price is 58,963.11.
56, 8, 9. Oh, I'm sorry.
963.11. If you add these all up, that's what it adds up to. Ed pointed that out last week, the last meeting, that there was an error. That's the
Mr. Woodridge, can Magistrate Laswell just amend the motion to reflect the correct figure?
Okay, I'm going to do the 58,963.
Okay, now that we've amended the motion, are there any other questions or discussion? And Ms. Williams, will you call the roll?
Mr. Laswell?
Yes.
Mr. Rickett?
Yes.
Judge Roberts?
Yes.
Mr. Mitchell?
Yes.
Mr. Wilson?
Yes.
Motion carried.
Thank you, Ms. Williams. Thank you, all magistrates, I've got that one covered. And let's do number 3 under old business. Number 3 under old business is action requested on resolution number 16-08, Land and Water Conservation Fund, 2016 grant application. This was tabled from April 5th, 2016.
budget is hopefully not tonight, and that may be what we're doing.
I gave you all packets. I met with you last week. The questions that came up about this, questions that we, quite frankly, don't have to call this week, have asked the same question, was where the money is going to come from, trying to get the 300,000. And during that meeting, someone from the line said, we should line the loan. Actually, together with you all have it in your packet, a document. It is not a bank document. What I was just looking at, the reason being is it provides from a bank, obviously, they cannot charge interest. This is just an agreement that they will give us $150,000, and it would be paid over 3 years. Now, the way that would be, again, no interest loan, that would be the 75. Yes, John's saying we could put the 150 in his budget, but we would pay it in 75, which is what we have in there anyway, for the next 3 budgets. I've already placed it in. You all have a copy of the Parks and Rec budget that I've worked on this past week, and it is still in there. So that's the way it would. We would have our 75 and 150. That gets us to 225. Jim and I had a long discussion on where the other 75 comes from. That would be the grant money. So none of this matters if we don't get the grant. That's the way it works out. But that's how you get to the grant. So for budget purposes, we have the 75 that's in this year, and then we would do 75 for the next 2 budgets. That would get us that pay back on that.
So it's a cost to the county, $225,000.
Yes, over 3 years, which is what we've actually budgeted. If we continue to keep the budget at $75,000 line, that's what we do. So it's pretty flat.
And, I mean, when do we know when we get the grant?
The deadline is the end of this month, and we typically don't know until June or July.
And in this month is to say that we're putting in.
Right, we have to apply by April 30th. But it usually takes 2 or 3 months before we hear back if we receive the payment.
So whatever we do, the pool's not going to open this year.
That's my understanding.
I mean, unless the county comes up with $300,000 right now, pay the contractor. Because we're not going to know if we get the grant until June or July. If the contractor started today, he wouldn't have it done by June or July.
If I may, I would last board that there's no question that the state has looked at this, and the state has already set levels that this pool will not open unless these donations are done. There apparently some further required, and the state has now indicated that any work that can be done is not going to resolve the problem unless all of it is done. So Ms. Doherty on behalf of Live understands the situation. She has taken her memorandum of contract to take care of that. We're not saying the pool is not going to open, but we need to move forward as if the pool is not going to open. Her contract, she's going to tender has a fallback provision that allows the county to pay us to the Y, and for some reason we can then do full time. We're tied in with the aquatic committee also trying to find out if the pool, as it now exists, would qualify for needs and high school programs, because that's going to be part of whether or not this pool will become the long range indoor pool for the county. We don't have those answers yet. So, what Mr. Rippey is telling the board to adopt this resolution, I think we're going to have to just add is that out the YMCA, because they're not part of the county project that is contributed privately. For the purpose of this resolution, it will be the county district board that will basically be responsible for the project costs. If the grant is obtained, we take into donation, we
So if the aquatic center is determined that's the land that they want to put the aquatic center on, and if they come back saying that we have to renovate the pool again so whatever money we put in now is going to be gone, or we have to redo it again. Because we're not,
Well, to that point, and I brought that up to June in our meeting, June said that this grant is actually for filtration system,
Filters, pump, chemical feed, and guttering.
which is, you know, not to put words in your mouth, but June said stuff that's gonna have to be done back to anyway. Whether we have to dig out. You know, I've done some research, one of the hardest things to find out is stuff about pools and swimming as far as Kentucky high school athletics. You can find a lot of stuff about football and basketball and how long it's swimming. So I actually got, and you all have that in the packet as well, a sheet from the national and U.S. and international swimming foundation. And there are set rules for the width, the length, and depth, but not all are mandatory. So, to be honest with you, I don't know exactly what that means. If it's not mandatory, then I guess you can do whatever you want. But there are certain rules for international, so we're still researching that to find out what it is, how deep the pool has to be. We know the length, we know the number of lanes that they have. We can have these, there are 6. You can have anywhere from 6 to 12 on the 6 will get you in
It meets the minimum requirements. 6 lanes, 25 meters.
if that's okay. 4 foot deep.
4'8".
You know, that's something we don't know, but
Right.
we do not know that yet.
Right. We don't know that that's mandatory or not.
We do not know what's mandatory or not.
That's what we're trying to do.
That's what we're trying to find out. That's what we've been trying to find out all along. And everybody says regulations are.
We're still doing it.
But if we don't approve to move forward with applying for the grant, we're just going to set ourselves back on getting it fixed even longer and back open.
When's the last time we got that grant?
2010, 2010-11 funding cycle.
All budget questions. Does it come from the state?
It comes through the Division of Local Government, but it's a federal grant.
And then you can apply for that grant. Anyone can apply for that grant? I mean, any county, entity, for any purpose. Is it possible to add that grant? You know, or aquatic center?
You would have to have supporting documentation on funding, drawings, all that. But to not apply for the grant means to do nothing toward moving that project forward at all.
But applying for the grant sets the county $225,000. That's
150 version is wide, and it's over 75.
the wise loan. Everybody keeps saying why is putting in. Why is not putting in a dime?
Right,
Putting
for
in
our budget side.
a loan.
Right, on the budget, you have the income come in, and you put it in, and you can pay that. And it'd be 75,000. And that's where I kept going back to. We only have $75,000 a year in budget. That's all we have. So that's where my question came up, where we get this. And this seems to be a workable solution. This seems to be a workable solution as far as having the money set aside for the grant instead of the county.
So you're okay spending $225,000 of county money in case 2 years down the road we have to remove that pool and put in a different pool?
What I'm saying is that we have an option here if you want to do, or wants to do. There's $225,000 you pay over 3 years, so that's $75,000 in the budget every year.
and pay it back. I'll make a motion that we proceed with the resolution number 16-08, the Land and Water Conservation Fund 2016 grant application. Do I hear a second to my motion? Based upon what CFO Bridges just said. We have a motion and a second. Let's have Ms. Williams read the motion.
Motion is to accept resolution 16-08, the water conservation fund grant as presented and the judge is authorized to sign.
Any questions or discussion on the motion? And Ms. Williams, you call the roll.
Mr. Laszlo?
Yes.
Mr. Rico?
No.
Judge Roberts?
Yes.
Mr. Mitchell?
No.
Mr. Lawson?
Yeah.
Motion carries.
All right, there you go. Done. And so this means that, I'm hearing. Now, that means that the money will be paid back to YMCA and,
Judge, for point clarification, none of this matters if we do not get the right one.
sure, at least it's a step. Now, let's bring up number 3. Or not number 3, number 1. Number 1 under new business. Action is requested on the memorandum of agreement with the YMCA of Greater Louisville related to management of Bullitt County Parks and Recreation Program. And I want to say this, as big as our county is, our people deserve recreational facilities. We pay a lot of taxes. If you don't agree with that, that's fine. But I think it raises the quality of life in a community to have recreational facilities. So with that said, I'm going to turn over to $2 and maybe we can get something else approved. June?
The magistrates were provided with a copy of the memorandum of agreement where the Y agrees to operate the 2 pools that will open this summer, Maryville and Mount Washington, and the sports programs, or and that's option A or option B if Shepherdsville got open would be a different rate.
Okay, now we're looking at this agreement, so we need action on this agreement.
I'm going to make the motion there, to approve this agreement with YMCA. Do not support everything that you do. So I want you to understand where I'm coming from on this other matter and everything. If you go in there and renovate this pool, just make a quad center and everything, I don't want this to
I understand that, yes, sir.
And I think you understand where I'm coming from.
Yes, sir, I do.
But I do support what you're doing with the management and everything, and I do support that, so I do put that through.
Okay, also, you got a second? Oh, good. We have a motion and a second. Any questions or discussion on the motion? Keith?
And as far as the budget, we are probably 3/4 of the way through the budget. We have finished Parks and Rec, we got a copy of that. The Parks and Rec budget actually comes in a little less than it did last year, even with this. And the reason being is there will be utilities and things like that that we don't pay for.
Is there a timeline on when the aquatic center will be completed?
No.
Okay,
I'll give you a report on next meeting.
all right.
That's my fault, I'm supposed to have those minutes.
I understand that, but what are we going to do now? So we've got the motion on the floor, motion second, any questions, discussions? Hearing none, Ms. Williams, will call the roll.
Mr. Rico?
Yes.
Judge Roberts?
Yes.
Mr. Mitchell?
Yes.
Mr. Lawson?
Yes.
Mr. Laszlo?
Yes.
Motion carries.
Thank you, Ms. Williams. Thank you, Ms. Dollar. Thank you all for supporting Parks and Rec in your community. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Now, another controversial thing on the agenda is number 4 under new business. Let me say right now, I apologize for putting the word actions requested Because no action can be taken today on new business, item number 4. So those of you who are here that involves, those of you who are here that involves Highway 245, please stand up. But I appreciate you being here, whatever side you're taking, to advocate for your cause. Thank you, y'all can sit. Now, let me say it again. I apologize for frequent words action requested. No action can be taken by this fiscal court on this situation. Nothing. It's my understanding this has to go back to the planning commission if this is supposed to be amended. Now, I understand Mr. Kidd has some things he wants to say, thus this item was on the agenda. But for the third time, I'm sorry the words action requested were on here. We cannot do anything about this. Mr. Kidd, it is.
Thank you.
You're welcome, Mr. Kidd.
We did understand nothing would be done today. And that's what we did.
It has to be taken back to the commission if anything is to be changed. And then after Mr. Kidd speaks, knowing this is very controversial, after Mr. Kidd speaks, I'm going to take the signing sheet and let those folks who want to speak, okay? Yeah, Mr. Kidd, we're ready.
Please, someone, a few minutes ago, the quality of life on Bullitt County. We in the Southeast Bullitt community feel like that the planning zone is stuck in the rut. And that they've used tunnel vision, so to speak, in the development of this county. Right now, we are faced with a situation that is evolving in the state of Kentucky, which includes Bullitt County, which is the Bourbon Trail. When this first started out, they estimated, if I understand correctly, 400 to 500,000 people through the Bourbon Trail as it grew the first year. They're now estimating 8 to 10 million people will come through the Bourbon Trail. Now, that's 3 to 4 times more people in the state of Kentucky. So it is a tremendous asset. It can be to the county for taxes, growth, for jobs are unlimited. What potential there is. There's a lot of things that can be involved and that can be used, for commercial reasons. And I know there's going to be a mixture of industrial in there because of Bean. We've been talking with the Bean company, and they have plans, which kind of what generated our motion here to be considered.
No.
But through talking with them, they want to expand, as I understand, through our conversations, they want to use these also as part of this. So if it's okay, with the understanding, I'll try to say that again, we're looking at 8 to 10 million people coming through, possibly through our county. 245, Highway 245, 965, we're looking at it as the front door of the Bourbon Trail. Now, I know there's going to be other people, other counties that will be claiming that, but the facts are, it is basically the front door of the Bourbon Trail. If we pass this up, I think the county is going to be losing a lot of revenue, and the jobs that they produce would be really be ashamed that we pass this opportunity up. We're looking now, at the expansion of a lot of warehouses in the county. And that seems to be the tunnel vision that I'm talking about as far as our planning and zoning goes. They look at these big box businesses. Right now, I know there's one that's been approved, the Red Rock Corporation, and it's 1.5 million square feet. And my job before I retired was to automate companies like this. And this is going to be the state-of-the-art industry, which means there'll be 50 employees and 1.5 million square feet, and they're going to be automated. I know you're gonna generate some funds from, from the property, the value of the property, but the jobs are not gonna be there like they're produced in the atmosphere of tourism that we're facing, what we could use it for. So it's all right, now read this, or should we, Deputy Clerk, it's all right? Okay. The Southeast Bullitt Community requests that Bullitt County Fiscal Court consider this motion. Bullitt County Fiscal Court directs planning and zoning to comply with the goals and objectives currently in the comprehensive growth and land use plan for Bullitt County. Specifically, Goal 8, growth and development within the county should take place in a planned, orderly manner in order to protect and preserve the community's natural and man-made amenities. Goal number 9, the county's natural and scenic resources should be protected for the enjoyment and safety of all citizens. Objective A, Goal 9. Woodlands and wildlife are important to the community's rural character, therefore should be preserved. Goal 12, growth and development should occur in ways that respect and will not further degrade the county's valuable air, water, and land resources. Thereby, in adherence with the Bullitt County Comprehensive Growth Plan, which these lane and surrounding areas be classified as a scenic corridor and be developed with restrictions that enable the valuable tourism resource to be utilized for the benefit of the county and its citizens. And I do understand that you have, this has to go forward. We understood that. But I wanted to get this in your mind that we are facing our potential of 8 to 10 million people coming through our immediate area. And the growth there and the funds that would be available to this county are astronomical and really be a benefit to us, well beyond just looking at the big box warehouses that have been planned over the years and are being built, and which I might add a number of them are empty right now, staying in. Thank you for your time. I appreciate it very much. Thank you.
Question, on for against, in the paper, you corrected the first 2 words. At the end of it, you used the word rezone. This gentleman used the word court. The meetings that have been held the last few months at Bullitt County Fairgrounds talked about the court. So I see that the rezone and the corridor is not the same thing. So my curiosity is, in 4, is the rezone the typo also?
Yes. Yes.
But that means a whole lot.
I apologize for putting the word rezone on that item.
Okay, because in all the public meetings so far, it's corridor, and the specific question that has been asked in those meetings, it would be nothing to rezone. So I'm just probably making this go a lot smoother today, but thank you.
You're welcome.
Yeah. We understand there's going to be a mixture of different types of results involved in this process, but the general objective should be to, utilize this area for the benefit of Bullitt County, to get the most out of it for people. And like we were saying, we need someplace to enjoy life, rather than just look out throughout this vast land of warehouses, construction facilities, businesses, junkyards, so to speak, and, what I'm saying.
Yeah, I don't think there's going to be any rezoning. I think it's just going to be, it's going to be talked about having a tourism corridor. But that's all up to planning and zoning to decide on all that before they bring it to us. And I'm pretty sure it's just, what I've seen in the clear is going to be just a corridor down through there with some regulations, tax.
Yeah, that's basically what we're looking for. We don't want, presently, we're looking at a situation here in I-6 and I-605. There's a few businesses there, and they're starting to stack a lot of materials on the outside of the business. And that really, of course, they've been there for a while, but that doesn't, fit in with the theme of what I was talking about. We need to think outside the box, as we are facing a new situation here. Potential goals representing all of them. We need, kind of change the direction a little bit in our line of thinking. I really truly believe that planning and zoning is not looking at the full picture. I think their minds is stuck in one direction, and they need to be jarred